Dividend investing seems completely pointless, a waste of time, and potentially even sort of a scam until it isn't. Now picture this, you purchased 5 shares of ticker symbol O Realty Income around 5 years ago, and this is an actual look inside of one of my portfolios I started around 5 years ago, early on in my dividend investing journey. I purchased 5 shares of Realty Income with my hard-earned money for around $70 or so per share, which means I spent around $350 on Realty Income to own a small slice of this company in the hopes for the stock price to not only go up over time, but on top of that to earn dividend income long term. Now for me spending around $350 on ticker symbol O Realty Income, how was I rewarded? What did I actually earn in dividends? I earned $1.14 in dividends from owning those 5 shares of Realty Income. Now let me repeat this for a second. I spent $350 or so of my hard-earned money to earn $1.14. And this is because back in the day, Realty Income was paying around 22 cents or so per share, which means in total that's all they owed me. But over time, as you can see throughout the years, I purchased more and more Realty Income, earned more and more dividends over time, and just continued to do so year after year after year after year. Now fast forward 7 or so years from then, and I've been purchasing stocks and ETFs every single day with my hard-earned active income, building out a long-term portfolio to the point that as of right now, I earn around $6,498 per month in dividends. Now in this video, we're going to go over dividend investing and talk about exactly how and why I know for certain dividend investing is worth it, even though it might not seem like it at the beginning. So if you're maybe a newer dividend investor or you don't have your dividend income where you want it to be as of right now, make sure to stick around, drop a like down below, and let's continue on. Real quick for those that haven't already, make sure to go to the first link in my description and grab my new dividend investing ebook where I share exactly how I went from $0 invested to now earning over $6,000 on a monthly basis and over $1 million invested in the markets. Along with the ebook, you're also going to receive my custom dividend tracker where you can track your dividend progress on an ongoing basis and reach your dividend investing goals. So make sure to grab yourself a copy of my dividend investing ebook and the new dividend tracker today. It's the first link in my description. Now, once again, just to back up for a second, like I showed you guys in the intro, I earned a very, very small amount of dividend income for a very, very long time. But even back in 2019, when I was earning, let's say $1 per month from ticker symbol O Realty Income, I even back then saw the writing on the wall and knew exactly what I could build long term if I continued to buy more and more shares of high quality dividend paying stocks and ETFs. Now the reason I got so infatuated with dividend income early on was because I saw it as a way out of the system, so to speak, and truly a method to where my actual work, my actual job, my active income could potentially not matter in the future. Now, even though early on I was only earning $1 from Realty Income, maybe a few dollars from whatever other stocks or ETFs that I owned at the time, it still felt amazing to me knowing that at a certain point, if I continued to buy shares and shares and shares over time, I could maybe get my dividend income collectively to the point to where it was going to surpass my cell phone bill or my car insurance, which was a massive goal I had early on. Now, like I sort of hinted to later on, as time went on, I purchased more and more stocks and ETFs to the point to where I not only surpassed my car insurance, I not only surpassed the amount of money that I could use to, of course, pay my cell phone bill, but as of right now, I actually earn more dividend income on a monthly basis than all my bills combined and then some. And because of the fact that I'm just a normal person and I was able to do this and able to achieve this in a relatively short amount of time, I completely disagree with a lot of things I see across YouTube where different YouTubers talk about the fact that dividend investing is a scam and or the fact that dividend investing might not be worth it all along. Now, I guess my counter argument to myself would be that if you personally are an investor that's not going to continually add more money to your portfolio and continually buy more and more shares of high quality stocks and ETFs and reinvest those dividends into more high quality stocks and ETFs and continue to snowball your portfolio for years and years and years, then yes, I guess dividend investing might not ever work out for you. But just after around a year or so of buying Realty Income, as you can see way back in the day, I was already up to $24.23 per month from ticker symbol O, which just kept growing and growing because for this one example of this one single stock, I just kept buying it over and over again. Not to mention, as you buy more and more assets like dividend paying stocks and ETFs, the power of compound interest definitely kicks in, which at this point, side note, my dividend growth portfolio collectively is snowballing out of control to the point to where I'm reinvesting all the dividends still at this time, and I'm able to buy so many stocks and ETFs every single month now, which is only making my dividend income grow larger and larger every single month. Now, the power of compound interest is interest that applies not only on the initial principal of an investment or loan, but also the accumulated interest from previous periods. In other words, when compound interest involves earning or owing interest, the power of compounding helps the sum of money grow faster than if it was just simple interest, and this is calculated on the principal alone. And I was able to see the power of compound interest take place in real time because I decided to reinvest all my dividends every single month or every single quarter, depending on when they were paid out to me. You can see that at one point I was paid $7 from realty income. This is back in 2020, early 2020. I reinvested that $7 back into more shares, and on top of that, deposited more money, bought more shares, and just continued to do so for years and years and years. Now, dividend investing or investing in general is not going to be easy, and dividend investing is definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme. But by buying high-quality dividend-paying stocks and ETFs long-term, brick by brick, share by share, day by day, you also, just like I have, and I'm not saying that my portfolio is the largest across YouTube or the world. I'm obviously aware that my portfolio is not the largest, and I'm not trying to brag whatsoever. I'm just showing you what I've been able to build over the past 7 or so years at 31 years old. But with that, by buying a share of this, a share of that, every single trading day with money that I earned from active income, but on top of that, money that I was paid out in the form of dividends from different stocks or ETFs across my portfolio. With that, I was able to add one more brick at a time to my overall portfolio to the point to, like I said, as of right now, I'm earning enough dividend income every single month to where I'm able to buy a substantial amount of dividend paying stocks and ETFs every single month moving forward. So that's exactly why I personally think dividend investing seems like a scam, seems pointless until it doesn't. It seems pointless when you're earning $1. It might seem pointless when you're earning $10, but if you see the vision all along, just like I did, I was so excited about that initial $1 dividend. I was so excited to get paid from a company because I owned a portion of a company, which I then, of course, in turn, received a dividend. And honestly, although it's much more fun at this point to receive a $800 dividend per month from realty income from my 2,865 shares that I currently own, it honestly in some ways was just as much fun back in the day to receive $1, $8, $12. The entire process has been amazing. Now, the best advice I have to you, especially if you're newer to investing, and again, I'm no professional, I'm just a normal guy, but I do think coming up with a strategy that you're going to be able to stick to long term, just like I did, my strategy was buying high quality dividend paying stocks and ETFs that all have a few things in common, all have the potential to grow over time as far as share price return, but all offer a dividend payout from day one. Now, I'm 100% not saying to steal my strategy, but my advice is for you to stick to a strategy, build out a strategy, and then keep that strategy going for years and years, and you are going to be amazed on what you can achieve in a short time frame. So now that we went over exactly why I personally think dividend investing is the furthest thing from a scam or a waste of time, I lastly want to hear from you guys down below. As of right now, only if you're comfortable, of course, with sharing, how much dividend income are you earning collectively across all your portfolios? Let us know down below in the comments and let's discuss it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it and subscribe for more future content like this. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.